Hello, everyone, and welcome back to week one of MPA 520, Leadership and Management. My name is Greg Zarko, and for this presentation, I will be describing a crisis and a couple of things that could affect it. The type, how many people would be impacted, the type of event, how long the event could last, and the aftermath, and what kind of services could be impacted because of this. Okay, so the event that I'd like to speak on um, would be for a crisis would be an active shooter. Growing up, I remember the Columbine shooting in Colorado. That was such a horrific moment to be hearing in the news, and it was so unexpected that someone would shoot up a school. It was all people would talk about. It was just unheard of at that time, at least for people my age. And now it seems that active shooters happen quite often. According to the FBI, in 2018, there was 27 mass shootings. Five of them happened in a school setting. I have pictures here of Columbine, the Sandy Hook shooting, the Virginia Tech shooting that happened a few years ago, and even in Oxford, Michigan, 6 months ago, there was a shooting there that resulted in multiple deaths and people being injured. So it's definitely a situation where it requires somebody to take charge. There's going to be a lot of chaos. And it might require multiple people taking charge because, we all know that a school is kind of spread out. So how many people do I believe would be impacted by this situation? I believe the entire school, which would include staff members and admin members, and that can mean up to 400 people that are on a campus or in a school in one given day. Um, the events, according to the U.S. Department of Health, an active shooting situation typically lasts about 19 minutes, um, and the aftermath could last up to years. Um, the immediate aftermath, the school will close for weeks or a couple of months, and reopen the next year, as we have seen in other cases, but those students would still continue going to school and they would be affected for a very long time. The services and industries that would be affected, the school would definitely be affected. The budgets would be increased, as we have seen in these situations. School nurses have increased. That position has increased. A psychologist and security for the schools, all would have been impacted. That concludes my presentation for this week. Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to listening to yours. Um, be safe and God bless.